Mike McDaniel has informed the Browns he's not coming in for a second interview. Reportedly going to take the offensive coordinator's job with the Falcons. Who makes sense in your mind to be the next Browns head coach?
This is the tough one because an offensive coach, it's going to be hard to convince him to come in with the lack of tools that they have, right? You got to rebuild the whole offensive line, the whole receiving core. You don't know if you have a franchise quarterback, and your star running back is coming off a major injury. We'll see if he can play next year. That's Quinshon Judkins. I, I really do wonder if it's just better to promote Jim Schwartz and see if he can find an offensive coordinator willing to take on that project and at least keep the defense, consistent to what it's been the last few years, right? I just think that consistency, and you see as a guy like McDaniel who might have been looking for another head coaching opportunity, he goes and takes an offensive coordinator job with a better team. It makes you wonder about the state of what some of these candidates think about this Browns franchise right now.
The other thing that concerns me is hiring a young guy and bringing him into this situation. Am I? Everybody keeps talking about finding the next Sean McVay. There are a lot more guys that are not going to be the next Sean McVay that people hire to be the next Sean McVay than actually finding the next Sean McVay.
Yeah, I mean, those only come around so often, right? And the teams that can make those types of hires, McVay, Kyle Shanahan, Ben Johnson, Liam Cohen, obviously they can turn things around very quickly, but those teams, most of them were already equipped with better tools than what the Browns have right now, right? The Rams, he wasn't great at the time, but you had a number one overall pick in Jared Goff, right? Ben Johnson, number one overall pick in Caleb Williams. Liam Cohen, number one overall pick in Trevor Lawrence. The Browns aren't armed with that sort of pedigree of young quarterback, right? That's what turns things around quickly. Look even at Mike Vrabel with Drake May in New England and what they're doing. You can turn it around, but you have to have that young quarterback to build around and understand the vision of what you're going to build around him. So an offensive mind can't do much of anything without good players out there, right? Mike McDaniel learned that in Miami this year, basically with Tua and all the struggles that he had down there. So it's going to be tough. I think, is there a young offensive mind out there, maybe a Nate Shieldhouse or somebody like that would take the job? Sure, but it's a big project you're taking on with a full rebuild of this offense.